Hey, listen up, guys. I am back. And you know what? It has been a while since I've posted a video. I call myself getting off of social media for a minute and kind of taking care of myself. And then in the midst of that, I experienced death all around me. And I had to grieve. So I figured as I was getting back into the swing of things and, of course, handling my grief, um, I get back on social media and there's other people who have lost their loved ones and people that are close to them. So, you know what? I just decided to shoot this video to say, you know what? I definitely understand grief and I want to help anybody through it who is going through it. Now, we all know the true saying there is no time limit on grief. It's absolutely correct. There is no time limit on grief, and there's no right way or wrong way to grieve. But yeah, I'm going to disagree on that one simply because if you are harming yourself or someone else behind the pain of grief, it is not grief. It then becomes something else, such as trauma. So, for those who are truly, truly grieving, I hope that I could give you just some little tips to help you through this. Because let me tell you something, grief is life changing. When you lose a loved one, may it be a mother or a father, a sister, or your grandparents, or even a child, that grief is going to show up differently for everyone around you. So, the first thing I want to let you know is that you cannot grieve alone. You need your community around you. You need those who love you to be there for you. Allow them to be there for you. If they call you, answer the phone. If they want to take you to dinner or on a trip or want to help you out in any way, allow them. Now, don't get me wrong. I definitely understand wanting to be by yourself and process your loss, and that is okay. But you cannot remain in isolation and you cannot remain in solitude because then you never get out of your head. Which brings me to my second point, because getting in your head with grief is life altering. Okay, so I want you to understand that you need grief counseling. It is not an option when you lose your mother not to get grief counseling. It is not an option when you lose a child not to seek grief counseling. I myself, when I lost my mother, when I lost my father, both paternal and maternal grandparents are deceased, and I've lost a sister, and I've also lost children. I needed grief counseling. Guess what? I got it. So I'm going to help whoever's out there grieving for a loved one get grief counseling. Now, you're not going to be in grief counseling for 99 days, okay? They're not going to hold you hostage and you're in therapy for years. That's not what it's for. But you may need 6, maybe 7, even 10 sessions to help you get through that grief, because you need to understand that you're now navigating life without the person that you love, and that is new. It is challenging, it can be difficult, and it can be heartbreaking. And you need grief counseling to help you with the new person you are, the different person that you're going to be now that this person is not in your life. The last thing I want to let you guys know is moving forward does not mean that you're letting go. I'm going to say that again. Moving forward does not mean letting go. So to my point of allowing your community to support you and getting grief counseling, don't think that those are processes of you letting go of your mother or your father or your children or even, your spouse. It's not letting go. It's learning how to be different moving forward. And a lot of times you need to move forward by simply get moving, right? Get up, get dressed, get out, and move forward. Yes, you can be out and about still thinking about your loved one, or you can still be out and about and enjoying a dinner and your heart is breaking for that person you lost. But the point is, you're moving forward. I hope I was able to help somebody on today. This is what I've learned in dealing with grief. As I've dealt with grief, I've dealt with major loss. My mother, my father, like I say, both paternal grandparents and maternal grandparents. I've lost a sister. I've even lost children. People don't know that about me. I understand that grief. And moving on, that's going to be your top thing. Moving on doesn't mean letting go. You still have them with you. You just now have to learn how to be different without them. I hope I was able to help somebody on the day. I am loving you all. And guess what, guys? I'm back. Until next time, I love you.